No, I know that high-ranking Communist Party members will have more authority in Collective than ordinary citizens, but that's fine. I mean, somebody's gotta make big decisions, right?
Is that so? Why, pray tell?
Well, first off, somebody has to be responsible for carrying them out. It's not like everyone can be responsible for everything. Everyone means no one. Someone's gotta take responsibility. The buck has to stop somewhere, right? And if the whole world did nothing but debate big decisions, no one would ever do anything. They'd spend all their time talking.
But what if you're wrong? You say that the entire world would never stop discussing important decisions. Collective is a collective mind. Having merged into one, mankind will instantly know everything anyone wants to express. And in this singular collective, responsibility will be determined not by fear of punishment, but by awareness.
Has anyone ever reached that level, even here in the USSR? We're not perfect, to say nothing of the rest of the world.
Absolutely right. The world may not be ready for the launch of Collective. The Soviet Union's leaders understand this. That's why the party will have special discretionary authority within Collective.
What's wrong with that? That's how it's always been.
Has it really? Or has there always been one indisputable leader? A puppet master controlling the Politburo, the Council of Ministers, and all the rest?
Are you trying to say there's gonna be one single leader in Collective?
I'm trying to say that people will connect to Collective via a neuroconnector.
You mean a thought device. Everyone knows that.
The thought device is for ordinary citizens, but individuals in privileged leadership positions will have special engraved connectors that grant them a higher priority on the network.
So even the leaders will be equal. That's a good thing, right?
It would be. But Collective can only be launched via the Alpha Connector. It's the key to everything, including assigning discretionary authority.
So Dr. Sechenov has the Alpha Connector right now, and Comrade Molotov wants to kick him out of the facility so he can take the Alpha Connector for himself.
Exactly. The number of people killed here as a result of Petrov's betrayal is a precious little concern to Comrade Molotov. He wants to take control of Collective. That's why he's on his way here right now.
Crispy critters. I never liked that guy. He's always complaining about Sechenov, but I never expected shit like this from him. We gotta hurry.
Oh. Okay. No, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, why hello.
So this little thing is the reason everything's all jammed up? This place is nuts.
You can ascend to the surface along with the mirror.
For once, you're right. I'd probably reach Nirvana before I could make it back down the way I came.
What? Oh.
Have you infiltrated the VDNH yet, Comrade Major? The government's commission's Condor has already left Moscow. They'll be here any minute now.
If the commission hasn't landed yet, that means there's still time. Just let me work in peace.
Shall I report to Dr. Sechenov that it is his requests that prevent you from working?
Yeah, you can report on how you ran away from those robots on the maglev platform instead of helping.
I am not a soldier, Comrade Major. I am doing intellectual, not menial labor. Smashing robots is your specialty.
The only labor you're doing is talking my ear off. Right now you're wasting my time and slowing down my mission. What?
Nothing.
That's what I thought.
Why do I have a feeling the talking hand is evil? Playing as my friend and then goes all evil.
What was the third one? Storage. So, what will it be, Major?
System integration aborted. I don't understand, but we'll be happy to help you.
Yikes.
System integration aborted.
Saving data.
There we go. Oh, okay.
Department of Corrections report number 4400. Oleg Lazarev, the employee who disappeared, has been found. The theory that he was on a bender turned out to be false. The engineer's body was found in the magnetic earthquake system in a state that prevented it from being identified without DNA analysis. Squad 5 performed a series of procedures to delete data in Facility 3826's archive, and any references to Comrade Lazarev have been removed from Deimos OS social networks. We have been ordered to hold a training seminar for the VDNH's junior earthquake system staff about the serious danger the magnets pose to all employees. This is the third one this year. People need to take this seriously.
What the heck? Urgent corrections. Please delete this text from the broad brochures. For 03-1956, the Fawn H was originally planned to be a flying complex located on an Icarus platform. Like Kalomi, this floating museum would travel the Soviet Union, inviting visitors from the cities and towns along its path to come up and enjoy its exhibits. There we go. However, new machines destined to be part of the exhibits were being developed so quickly its exhibits would inevitably have become out of date while the platform was flying from Vladivostok to that name. It was therefore decided to leave the that's VDNH, I think, at facility. Poster request. Comrade Nazarov, I am simply thrilled with your posters. Excellent work. However, I would like you to make a batch of new ones for my subordinates. They should be violent, terrifying, and bloody. Remember, watch out for the other side of the net. Like that, but more violent. The magnets here are very, very dangerous, and the posters should let people know that if you make one mistake, that's it. Make a couple of mock-ups, and I'll take a look at them and tell you what to fix. I want them to make people's blood run cold. Updating data. An analyst, there we go, of biometric indicators show that 96.4% of visitors during the 1955 reporting period expressed the following levels of reaction to the appearance of the following robots, common names used. Send the data to the AOC for analysis. Then have it forwarded to the design department. Does it talk?
Oh, what now? An eternity looking at this worthless hunk of junk? The backstabbing machine that killed me?
It's a phase. It'll pass.
It's already passing. I can't even remember my own name anymore. But his metal mug is still there. I still remember the bastard gutting me. They told us robots were going to replace us. As staff, I mean. Well, they certainly did. Only they did it by slaughtering us all. That's some replacement, isn't it? Oh well. Just leave me alone. I want to doze off.
Okay.
Dead bodies all over the place.
Where am I? Oh my. Let's go this way. Sounds like it said, oh, hello. So if it is... Oh, it's that door, okay.
So, what will it be, Major? Weapons or abilities?
Abilities. Character, no.
Authorization. Major...
Saving data.
Please, proceed. Information. System integration aborted. System integration aborted. I don't understand, but we'll be happy to help you.
Is that it?
Error 6A Playback failed.
1, 2. Good, not a lot of reading.
Welcome to the VDNH cockpit.
Oh, there is a lot of reading. Listen, Kareem, I'm serious. Someone has been walking around the exhibits at night. Yes, I know the cameras don't show anyone, but I saw a glowing silhouette. I wasn't drunk. You know, I haven't had a drop since the war. The thing just walked right out of the wall, almost like it was a will-o'-the-wisp, and then strode past the exhibits and vanished into the darkness. A few tour guides have also reported seeing someone. They say they saw a woman flying through the dark, crying. If this is someone's idea of a joke, I won't stand for it. You know me. I'll knock their damn teeth out. I don't care who they are. But if not, anyway, I refuse to work overnight shifts, or I won't be responsible for my actions. To most people, including employees and visitors, the VDNH, Von H, is merely an attraction with interesting exhibits, but it's actually something much more complex. A testing ground for the psychological effects of technical innovations on museum goers, with various levels of education. At the AOC, we analyze recordings of visitors' reactions in order to set priorities. For fine-tuning the appearances of robots and other related devices, the VONH is a litmus test for how Soviet citizens will react to the futuristic world they will soon exhibit. It is my duty to inform you that don't know that name, the director of something theater, has adopted the exhibit of inviting his guests, who frequently leave his institution in a less than sober state, to the VDNH. These loud, tipsy visitors have been behaving in an unacceptable fashion. However, since they are often high-ranking officials, there is no way to control them. Please find a way to prevent that guests from entering the museum. Warning. Due to the direct conflict behaviors, the manager of that theater and our manager staff, VDNH employees, will no longer be given theater tickets as incentives. We cannot tolerate their behavior. Comrades, everyone knows that the theater has become a den of inquiry under that pompous dandy's leadership. I frequently receive messages about what's happening backstage. Shield yourself and your subordinates from these Borgia Goes vices unworthy of a Soviet citizen.
Please proceed.
Oh, good.
System in-
Are those the employees? What?
Saving data.
So it would be that way. Gotcha.
And there's Tereshkova's arm. What's that metal pervert doing with it?
That is a robot waiter.
Who's serving the people it killed? I'm gonna smash that fucking bot to bits.
The robot isn't currently hostile. You should be able to retrieve the arm without a fight.
Too late.
Lights out!
Bye-bye.
Listen up, everyone. I took a look at some recordings of your tours. Why are they so boring? Graphics are this and that kind of robot, yada yada yada. And then you get all technical. There are kids there, you know? Young pioneers, Octopus. You gotta keep them entertained. Yeah, watch this. This is Robot Raffic. He's really nice and friendly. He might be a little on the chubby side, but he's really neat. Or, I don't know, kicks ass.
You want us to say ass in front of the kids?
You know what I mean. Don't say he kicks ass. Say, I don't know, something else. Make the tours fun. Let the little buggers crawl all over the bots. Let them ride them or something. I don't know, they're safe and fun. We need to get the kids interested in robots, not put them to sleep.
Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. Following a survey of visitors, we have determined that most of them prefer human tour guides over Tereshkovas. It should come as no surprise that a robot telling people about robots can lead to anxiety and confusion. However, after conducting a secret intelligence test, the so-called test, it has become clear that this reaction is typical of less educated people, i.e., members of the worker and peasant classes. Members of the intelligent and party members, on the other hand, prefer that which they see as part of the exhibit. Conclusion: after visitors take the hidden test, they can be divided up into two groups and assigned to their either a human guide or a Tereshkova. Dear comrades, immediately following universal polymerization, we will begin building a new campus that will be completely dedicated to flying machines and the triumph of Soviet aircraft. The complex will be erected in the air directly above the VDNH, and visitors will be transported to it via a new technology called Airbaders. In connection with this, a new contest has been announced. Employees are invited to submit ideas for the new entryway. The core concept that should be reflected includes loftiness, freedom, and the blue sky, the triumph of science, and reaching for the stars. Submissions will be accepted until the end of June 15th. Winner will receive a prize and place on the Board of Honor. The Hidden Intelligence Test for museum visitors, developed by Comrade that entails tracking visitors' gazes when entering the complex. Dandelion cameras track what they look at, which indicates what visitors are primarily attracted to. Bright colors, decor, complex devices, posters, or robots. In other words, the order in which they look at things at least to the development of their intellect. Lowest colors, colorful spots, then walls, then decorative elements, then complex devices, then robots. Highest, robots, then complex devices, then lightning. An additional algorithm is currently being developed that will help identify potential rule breakers and or spies based on their interest in security devices such as dandelions and hives. It's no secret that our employees have an ambivalent attitude to the VDNH. Some of you think it's just a museum full of exhibits, but I'd like to remind you that the VDMH is where our visitors first encounter our innovations, so just as much watchfulness and caution is required here as at Vavilov's or Pavlov's secret labs. Foreign tourists regularly try to get into work areas and touch the exhibits. I'm not saying that we need to treat them all like spies, but keep in mind that every visitor is a potential enemy agent. Don't let your guards down. Why did we name our VDNH after the famous museum in Moscow? At first we wanted to call it the Museum of Russia Progress, but we all agreed that the acronym MORP was less than ideal in terms of euphony. The name VDNH means something to many tourists and visitors, and our museum at Facility 3826 uses it more as a trademark than anything else. That was insane.
Authorization, Major Michaev. Authorization, Major Michaev. So, what will it be, Major? Saving data.
How can I how can I help you?
I need to get...
Forgot about the hand.
Okay, there we go. We gotta get out of here.
Indeed. But I suspect that the RAF-9 unit will not be pleased.
How can I how can I help you?
I need to get into the exhibit. How do I open the door?
The time can be opened with my multi-key error. Multi-key not found.
All Tereshkova models can transform their index fingers into keys. It's one of their basic functions.
Looks like you lost your multi-key.
My forearms have been torn off by miscreants. Error. The required manipulative node is missing. The unlocking function cannot be initiated.
Right. Where could she have lost her hands?
I suggest you start searching this location.
Please.
Charles, what do the special neural connectors for Collective look like? You know, the ones the government is supposed to get.
The ones they will get look like thought devices, but in a golden diamond-encrusted shell. The scientists from Dr. Sechenov's team have already received different devices.
Different? You mean there's gonna be ones with different capabilities?
According to Dr. Sechenov's plan, bureaucrats and civil servants will receive fakes. Only the scientists will receive real connectors with discretionary authority.
The boss is gonna try to deceive the government? That's crazy. How do you know that?
Where did you get your neuropolymer glove from, Comrade Major?
What, you mean yourself? I got you from Dr. Sechenov.
Exactly.
Hold on. You mean he gave me his own glove?
The fate of his life's work depends on the success of your mission.
He did ask me to be careful with you. How does it work?
Hold it up to my neurosensor contacts. Multi-key activated.
Wow.
Now what?
Thank you for coming to my aid. Not having the key felt like I was missing a limb. One moment, please.
Did we fix her or break her?
The Tereshkova is a state-of-the-art model with a self-repairing system. A famous actress and cosmonaut contributed to its creation.
I don't give two wet farts.
Much better. With your permission, I'd like to deliver a speech now. Greetings, comrades, and welcome to the All-Soviet Exhibition Center.
What the fuck are you babbling on about? What speech? You're prancing past piles of dead bodies, and there's blood everywhere.
My algorithms are glitching with horror, but my databases lack the verbal and visual tools required to express fear, horror, or other negative emotions. I was created to remain positive and optimistic, no matter what. The grotesque dissonance between my behavior and the gruesome surroundings grosses me out, but there's nothing I can do about it.
I see. I guess nobody expected this to happen. Okay, bot. Set the VDNH to drill mode.
Drill mode? This would lead to even greater aggression from passive and physical security systems. It will endanger you, and may lead to death of the surviving people, assuming there are still any left.
Exactly, if there are any left. This place is a fucking graveyard. Now follow my damn order, bot.
You have given me a most peculiar command. All people in this complex have been killed by robots, but you are unharmed. This arouses suspicion. Prove that you are a human. I will not follow the orders of a robot pretending to be one.
And how am I supposed to do that? Commit seppuku?
You must pass the Darwin test. This will prove that you are a human.
What the fuck? What test? How about I just rip your head off, huh?
Without her help,
How many
activating
bites?
drill mode will take too much time.
I gladly confirm this information.
Fine, knock yourself out. Hit me with this damn Darwin test of yours. What am I supposed to do?
Prove that you are human, Pioneer Nechayev. Put 3 items on this pedestal that represent the 3 main values of a Soviet citizen. Art, labor, and life.
Crispy critters, now I gotta deal with another crazy-ass lock? Fuck, I'm a magnet for annoying bullshit.
Huh.
So, what will it be, Major? Due to the expected influx of visitors on the 10th, we've ordered some addition items. Ice cream, soda, bottled water, gift boxes of candy, sickness bags, souvenir stuffed animals for grade schoolers. Not sure there are never enough. ABC books, popular science books. Send whatever left to the
Academy. Children, especially young pioneers, are our most challenging audiences. They're noisy and restless, and their counselors usually can't really control them. Getting them to play games with rewards or giving them tasks makes things a little easier for us. But working with this kind of audience requires a certain approach. Try to follow the route from the top floor to the bottom floor without stopping for long. Don't let children eat ice cream away from their group, especially near the exhibits. No children on the railings. If one of them breaks an arm or a leg, they can't go to Pavlov since access to the medical area has been restricted until further notice. Don't let children hang around the Burov game area too long, and don't let them throw things into the whale. We had to fish 2 paper airplanes out of it last Wednesday. We've had to get kids down from the clouds at the Kalomi exhibit twice now. The cables are sturdy. They can hold them, but it's just not safe. Be mindful of this. Don't take the youngest children to Pavlov. It'll make them cry. All in all, follow the rules, and don't be afraid to lecture the counselors. Watching the kids is their job, not yours. Wow. Hello, we are visiting your robot museum. We are being very much impressed. Everything worked very great, but it would be nice were science in other language. With translator is much hard. We try to find water closest very long time, but everything very beautiful. Union of Soviets, very nice country. We are wanting soon to be coming back. I would like to thank the VDNH's administrative staff for planning this tour for our elementary school student. After visiting your complex, they were asked to write a paper, and they all wrote so much and so well. It was unlike anything I've ever seen before. We'll definitely come back next year, if we can. Dear managers, I'm a war veteran, Major Vector Ruck. I've been wanting to come to your museum for a long time now, but now that I've been here, I'm disappointed. Where's the military tech? Our military machines are famous all over the world, so why can't I see them during peacetime? Your robot helpers are interesting, of course, but I want to see mastiffs, unicorns, and all the other amazing stuff that saved our butts in World War II? Or 3? 2, I think. I hope you can fix this real soon. I'd like to file a complaint about the tour I just took. Your Tereshkova tour guide kept mixing up her algorithms, or whatever you call them, describing the wrong exhibits and leading us around in circles multiple times. Every time someone complained, she just recited poetry and laughed. It wasn't fun at all. You should fire all the robots, or get them new programs, or whatever you guys do. Firing a robot? Is that possible?
It's strange, but the Tereshkova loves them, even though she's a robot. Flowers. Give her flowers. Some robots are almost human, and some humans are almost robots. Strange times we live in. Well, used to live in.